The Coin Matters channel is pleased to have you back. So, there you have it, folks. It's obvious that we're experiencing a bull run right now. The price of Bitcoin has been skyrocketing recently, and while this tape is being made, it is currently trading at over $63,000. There is a lot of greed in the cryptocurrency market right now, as many altcoins have followed Bitcoin's lead. In the last 7 days, Bitcoin has been the leading cryptocurrency, increasing by 32% as of this recording. Of course, the exact amount may vary depending on when you see the video, but that's just my opinion. We also have Ethereum, which is performing admirably with a 16.45% increase. In general, the cryptocurrency market has been performing well, with Bitcoin's price going up 7.32%. Solana surged by 25.45%. Other coins that were released too late, like XRP, are up 11.37%. Increase of 17% for Cardano in the last week. The price of Dogecoin has increased by an astounding 56.77%. Here we can observe that altcoins are beginning to acquire momentum. Uniswap is up 47%. Shitcoin is up 49%. I'm simply going to examine a handful of these soaring coins. With Aptos, you may add 27%. We have a protocol that is up 23 and Injective is up 24.8. Alright, clearly, there is a pattern here. Many coins are performing admirably, and, honestly, I still don't believe we're in the midst of an altcoin boom just yet. I say so because, as you can see above, 53% of all transactions still use Bitcoin. To sum up, Bitcoin's relative dominance in the cryptocurrency market is still at a high point. Typically, when Bitcoin reaches a new all-time high, it soars high and then drops. By the way, if we were to simply overlay a standard Fibonacci chart on this one, starting from the peak of the most recent bull run in November 2021 and extending all the way to the market trough in November 2020 to examine the past 12 months, we can observe that Bitcoin has now surpassed the 786 mark. Even if it hasn't hit its all-time high yet, the average prediction is that Bitcoin will reach a level somewhere around here. The most recent iteration did not complete a Fibonacci sequence, although it fell short of reaching the 4,236 mark. Doing so would increase the value of a Bitcoin to more than $240,000. I can already feel many of you raising an eyebrow. Isn't that an ambitious target? Whatever happens next is still anybody's guess. But even if 208,000 were to happen, we'd reach the 3,618 level. And even if we only reach the 2,618 level, Bitcoin would be worth more than $150,000 a coin. I am not here to make a forecast about Bitcoin, but we are targeting a price of above $200,000 per coin. Allow me to assuage your anxieties. You may be in for a pleasant surprise if this is your first bull run, or if you were disappointed by XRP's performance during the previous bull run. I know you already know this, but during the last bull run, we did not achieve our all-time high. We thought XRP would do far better than it did during the 2017 to 2018 bull run. Unfortunately, it was not up to par. For all our hopes of a $13.54 XRP in 2021, it barely reached 0.5 before losing steam. Naturally, that has never occurred in the XRP retrace before. This is for a few reasons. Dudes, do you recall the lawsuit? It's important to keep this in mind. Indeed, it is simple to overlook. Not every time it's staring us in the face. The lawsuit effectively limited the ability to trade XRP in the US market. Do you remember that D mentioned all the cryptocurrency exchanges? XRP, recall it. Did you all? That is probably something you would recall even if you weren't in the US. Just so you guys know, the US is the country that trades cryptocurrencies the most. The majority of US cryptocurrency exchanges delisted XRP by 2021, and the US is also the greatest trader of all time. Because we did not attract enthusiastic XRP traders, the volume was low, and the price barely reached around $1.96 per coin. Am I to expect a different outcome this time around? We must keep in mind that we are entering a bull run in which Bitcoin is now leading the charge. Its current state is really healthy. However, as we have observed in the past, Other coins tend to follow Bitcoin's lead. But listen, whenever Bitcoin hits a peak, the profits are always reinvested in altcoins. And we always witness an altcoin rally after Bitcoin reaches its top. It has happened before. But often what happens is that experienced traders will cash out their Bitcoin holdings and invest in altcoins. This is when we will see XRP and similar cryptocurrencies. At this point, they begin to play her role. Although this may be an outlier, the Ripple SEC lawsuit severely restricted XRP's price growth in 2021. Is something new going to happen this time? As of just a few days ago, the price of XRP has the potential to reach the triple digits. Just in case you forgot. This is from not long ago when the Frankfurt Stock Exchange reporter predicted, essentially, that we might witness XRP prices between $5 and $10 during the initial wave of trading. He continued by saying, "I can envision that happening," in reference to the 3 to 4 digits. Just listen to this. I have the video clip that I will play again for you all up here. Next, we will delve into the topic of price in more detail. The fact that it is in German means that I will have to narrate it. My expectations for my selling ideas are, of course, high. He explains, "I'll give it some thought when the price reaches $5 US. I think that's fantastic. From now on, it's $10, which is a tenfold increase. Excuse me, but these are the sizes that come to mind when I think of them. Of course, we can find examples like this online. If it's supposed to be 4 numbers but only shows 3, I can understand how that could happen. The reason I know it will be a wave action is that it will continue to go up and down until it reaches 3 digits. Because of this, I returned to CS and went out with Weiss, even if I'm a doll. Furthermore, in reference to the initial strategy, now that we're here, I'll reveal this to you in stages. All right." So he proceeds to simply describe the waves. His prediction of an XRP price increase from 3 to 4 figures is part of a different wave of price appreciation. Though, the first wave saw an XRP price increase of $5 to $10. Had the previous bull run not been hindered, the market could have seen $13. To the right, approaching the 4,236. That, however, is merely a single instance of someone claiming to be an employee of the Frankfurt Stock Exchange talking about the price of XRP. There are 2 schools of thought on this, and that's the second point I wanted to make. Okay, so there's a school of thought that says XRP's 2021 peak was completely disastrous, and that is because, well, we didn't set a new record. That bodes poorly for XRP's potential future price increase. Here at Moonsilla, we have folks like Peppa on Twitter. Fast forward 7 years, and this is what we see on the chart today, following a 65,000% rally in 300 days. Now, I recently made a video in which I discussed this very topic. This extended bullish wedge pattern that we observed from 2014 through 2017 is going to be elaborated upon here. Though, we witnessed that soar to fresh all-time highs over the course of 3 years. Afterwards, we observed a similar trend emerge on these charts. A new all-time high for XRP did not occur in 2015. It appears that XRP did not reach a new all-time high. Now we can see why this is so. These chart patterns appear to be extremely similar, though, therefore, there are many who believe that things will be different this time around. Just like in late 2017 and early 2018, the XRP price now has space to rise. Just like in the past. How then will we know when this price increase has taken place? Are you inquiring? It might be a combination of factors, including pent-up demand for XRP amid the upcoming bull run and positive attitude. Recall that 2 individuals have been speculating about this for some time. Can XRP realistically reach values in the 3 digits? 6 years ago. My immense admiration for Ripples is well known to those who have been following my journey. XRP. The majority of cryptocurrency enthusiasts view XRP with skepticism, viewing it as a centralized cryptocurrency that is controlled by banks. Nevertheless, the truth remains that they are gradually decentralizing their operations with the impending Cobalt implementation, which will eventually reduce the influence of Ripple's node validators. Indeed, some of the data shown here may be quite stale, but I think this idea is stronger than ever before due to all the partnerships we've seen in the past several years. He continues by saying that the market cap argument, essentially, The idea that there are too many XRP in circulation to warrant a price in the 3 digits is the main reason why most people think XRP will never reach that level. Now we can get you all up to speed on the circulating supply by clicking on XRP. Currently, there are 54.5 billion XRP in circulation. However, the total supply is 100 billion XRP, not including XRP burned for transactions. And because Ripple keeps depositing XRP into the system monthly via the escrow, that only adds to the supply. That being the case, the market cap will never be completely exhausted. You know that some of those other coins can become considerably larger than this one. A market size of over $4 trillion would be achieved by XRP at a price of $100, which was one of the main justifications even a few years ago. That is an enormous and implausible amount. Even some emerging countries' GDP is less than that. But the question that requires answering is, what actual issues does XRP address? That it resolves a massive $27 trillion liquidity issue is the correct response. Nostro and Vostro accounts are currently holding funds. And let's be honest, these banks are still holding on to Nostro and Vostro accounts even after all these time has passed. To be honest, I have no idea why. However, the banking sector is undergoing a transformation that is going on right before our eyes. But it's moving at a snail's pace compared to what it should be. Partnerships are being announced. News is being reported. Financial institutions are talking about cryptocurrency usage and adoption. And there are deadlines like the ISO 2002 and 2. But nothing is really happening, in my opinion. Though, the one thing that everyone is truly hoping for is a sudden and massive transformative boom, a liquidity of Big Bang, in the blink of an eye. Unfortunately, we aren't witnessing things unfold in that manner, which is really disappointing. It will happen, though, you guys. Additionally, these financial institutions will, in due time, stop being so nose-deep in you and me. I mean, they better be careful not to lose sight of the fact that nothing happens overnight. After all, it takes time for everything to come together, even brand new technology. We were hoping to be more forward than we are, and even the folks at Ripple thought we would be. But things are taking much longer than expected due to unanticipated implications. Therefore, banks all across the globe keep their money in Nostro and Vostro accounts in several currencies so they may make foreign exchange payments. At 25% of a $27 trillion market problem, XRP might surpass $100 as it acts as a bridge currency and frees up this currency that can be efficient for capital usage. The multiplier effect will be even more significant. Therefore, in actuality, the volume and, in due time, the price will skyrocket even with a 25% adoption by banks. Well, that concludes our video. Once again, I ask that you like and subscribe. Coming up shortly, farewell.